All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstone, who teach very well while I learned this truth from. And salutation out there to the hopeful lick, who continue to push his word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And also, Shalom to the men and children who sincerely believe on the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And today, just basically getting on the biggest decision that you're going to make in your life, man. And that decision is going to come down into you taking that device or not taking it, man. You know? Read this again. Let's read this real quick on Deuteronomy 30 and verse 19. I called heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death. And what's that the Lord going to set before you in that day, man? Either you taking the chip, you live it, or you taking the chip, you being an outcast, or you not taking the chip and you being an outcast. You're not taking that device and you just being put to death or something like that, man. Because again, the times we're going to come in is we're going to have to cleave unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Let's read this again. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore, choose life. Just choose Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because again, you have to look past the chip, man. You have to look past that moment that these devils are going to get ready to tempt you. Because everybody is going to get tempted, man. Nobody is above the strength of the Most High, man. Everybody's going to get tried with that chip, man. But it's going to be up to you in your relationship with Yahweh Shem Yahushua if you're going to refuse it or not, man. So that's why the Lord said, therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. Yes, man. Because if you choose the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that's going to lead into everlasting life. And let's say if Esau, knock you down right there or something like that, guess what? You're going to be the first one to be raised up with Yahweh Shai, man. Let's go ahead and continue on in verse 20. It says that thou mayest love the Lord thy power, and a part of you showing the love of the Lord is you waiting upon him, man. If you wait on somebody to pick you up, you're gonna sit there and wait for it like a battery. If you wait on your God to come through, you're gonna come clean up the house. You're gonna straighten things up, So when she come through, everything can be straight. And we're in the process of that now, man. We're not going to call somebody else while Yahweh Shem Yahushua pulling up, man. Because if Yahweh Shem Yahushua pull up and he see two cars in their driveway, it's going to be on then, man. Read this again. It says that thou mayest love the Lord thy power, and that thou mayest obey his voice. And it's the Lord. It's actually a law not to take that chip, man. Let's go ahead and get that precept real quick. Because the Lord told you don't take that device. And if you do, you basically disobeying him. This is the book of Leviticus 19, jumping down to verse 28. It says, and ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So a part of obeying Israelites talking about keep the law, keep the law. You actually keeping the law when you refuse that device, man. Because again, it's not like I'm gonna get tried with it and you not. No, the whole world is gonna get tried with that device, man. Matter of fact, let's get this in Revelations 3. Where I'm gonna jump back, Revelation 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. What's that hour of temptation, man? When everybody's gonna get tempted with that device, man. And they'll probably add extra couple coins on there. They'll probably say, yeah, we'll give your kids back, your wife and kids. We'll give you back in your home. You know what I'm saying? These devils are going to try to tempt you on all levels so you can cleave unto their ways, man. But the Lord said he's going to keep us from this guy. He's going to keep us from it. Through the miracles that he's going to do. And the Lord might set up somebody to take care of you. Read this again. It says, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world. And it's just not going to be in Australia. It's just not going to be over there in the UK. It's going to be a global thing, man. Which again, the whole earth is going to be tried with the chip. It says to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. So Yahweh, he's on his way, man. Hold thou fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Yes, hold fast this truth, this knowledge, man. Because this knowledge that we have, it actually is going to lead unto our salvation. Going back into Deuteronomy 30 and verse 20, it says that thou mayest love the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, thy power, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him. How do you cleave unto Yahushua? To cleave unto the doctrine, to cleave unto the prophets who preaching his words, man. It says, for he is thy life. The scriptures, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's our power source, man. Our power source don't come from these electrical lines of Esau, man. Our power source come from the spirit, man. It says, for he is thy life in the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which the Lord, Yahweh Shema shall swear unto thee, and to thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. So basically, just going back into the top, we cleaving into Yahweh Shema Shai, so ultimately we can take a part of that blessing, man. We cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shai so we can be safe in those days, man. Because you might take that thing, you might be safe for 24 hours, 72 hours, you might be straight for a week, man. You might be straight until the missiles come. But guess what? That's going to be the end of your destruction, man. But if you refuse it, it might be some hardships here and there. But at the end of the line, you're going to be saved, man. And that's why when you read a lot of the Psalms, even Job, he said he's going to keep his integrity, man. Lord willing, we pray in that day that Yahweh Shema Shai help us keep our integrity, man. Because a lot of Jacob's going to lose their integrity for bread, man. Whether it be physical bread or whether it be money, man. Jake might sell his soul just for a couple of Roman noodles, man. you know. But again, we just pray in that day that Yahweh Shema Shai let us keep our integrity, man. Matter of fact, let's just look up integrity. Please bear with me. It's one in Psalms is pretty good. But also Job said it too. He kept his integrity through the trials and the hardships that he went through. Acts 14 and 22. Through much tribulation, we shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. So when we go through these tribulations, we must keep our integrity, man. We must not bend or fold unto the ways of Esau, man. Because if you bend and fold unto this devil, then guess what? You're gonna basically turn it. You're gonna turn your back upon Yahweh Shema Shai if you take this thing, man. You're turning your back upon your power. Let's get this real quick. This is the book of Job 30, and I'm gonna start at verse 27. It's like Job 27 verse 5. So like it says, the Most High forbid that I should justify you. Till I die, I would not remove my integrity from me. So you have to die with this integrity. You have to really be able to die for the things that you really believe in, man. Let's jump down right here in the book of Psalms 25. Let's read a little bit more of this. Psalms 25. I think it's like I'm gonna start at verse 19. Let me see. Yep. Psalms 25, and I'm gonna start at verse 15. It says, mine eyes are ever toward the Lord. Yes, why is our eyes towards Yahweh Shema Shai? Because that's our power source, man. As a maze look to the hands of the mistress, we're looking towards Yahweh Shai for salvation. We're not looking towards Esau. It says, mine eyes are ever toward the Lord, for he shall pluck up my feet out of the net. What's the net? The traps that these devils have set up. And a part of that net is these devils force you to take that thing in order for you to get your next meal, man. But you might bend the corner, and the Lord might have a full course meal for you, man. Let's continue on. It says, turn thee unto me and have mercy upon me. And how the Lord is going to have mercy upon us? First off, by giving us this truth, this knowledge, man. This knowledge is the bridge unto our salvation, man. It says, for I am desolate and afflicted. And again, these words, while we're being afflicted, it's going to comfort us in our affliction, man. Because we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Continuing on in verse 17, the troubles of mine heart are enlarged. Yes, you worrying about this, you worrying about that, You might not eat 2 or 3 days, man. You might, because the flesh is weak. But like the scriptures say, the spirit is willing. It says, the troubles of mine heart are enlarged. Oh, bring thou me out of my distress. And the Lord, He is going to bring our stresses away, man. Because again, you might get tempted more than one time, man. You might get tempted with that thing, and the Lord see you kept your integrity. You might get tempted with that thing, and the Lord saying you was faithful. He's gonna reward you for that, because every faithful action is gonna be rewarded, man. You know, let's continue on. It says, "Look upon my affliction and my pain, and forgive all my sins." So whatever you go through, you have to realize that you're going through it for a reason, man. The Lord, He's not gonna put you through something that you can't handle, man. But at the same time, with the things that you're going through, you have to look past it, man. You have to look past the situation that you're in now and look towards the future, man. Because if you live in that YOLO here and now spirit, it's going to bring you down, man. But if you look ahead, you're going to keep pushing. Let's go ahead and continue on to verse 19. It says, "Consider mine enemies, for they are many." Yes, and that's Esau, Edom, man. And also 2/3 of our people, because it's going to be even your family members that's going to try to make you take that thing. They might have a refer a friend to take that device. And if they refer a friend, they get 500, and then you get 500 because they refer, That's the things that Esau do. He do that with Cash App now, man. How much more when that device get out here, man? And also, I think that was yesterday, brother, we touched on it yesterday about how these devils, they actually gave son Jake $100 gift cards to basically take that thing. And we're gonna say, yeah, we're gonna give you 200 if you refer a friend, and just be ready, for 2/3 to refer a friend to death, man, because that's what you're doing in a roundabout way by pushing forth this device. It says, "Consider my enemies, for they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred." And these devils hate you so much, they're finna get ready to starve you out, man. They're finna get ready to take your kids away from you. They're finna kick you out your homes. They're going to take away certain earthly pleasures. And the only thing that we're going to have in that day, man, is this truth, man. That's one thing that this devil can't take away from you, is your mind, man. And if you let this devil take away your integrity, your mind is gone away, man. Let's go ahead and continue on. "Oh, keep my soul and deliver me." How the Lord is going to deliver us? By these miracles. It says, "Let me not be ashamed, for I put my trust in thee." Yes, in the time of Jacob's trouble, in the times when all hell break loose, we're going to put our trust in Yahweh Shema Shah, because He put us in that situation, and He's going to be that same power that's going to put us out of that situation. Verse 21. "Let integrity and uprightness preserve me." Now, what's that integrity, man? That uprightness. You having integrity is you believing upon the things, you having a strong belief upon the things that you believe in. Real quick, let's just look up the word integrity, just out of curiosity, man. Because it says, "Let integrity and uprightness in mind," because we know that the things that these devils are doing is totally against the ways of Yahweh Shema Shah. But right here, one of those words for integrity is innocence. Simplicity, completeness. Let's look up the Let me see, nothing Strong's. Let me see something Strong's. Let's just go to the regular Google definition real quick, Aki. But right there it says perfect right there, because if we keep our integrity, it's gonna lead unto our perfection, man. It's gonna lead us into the finish line for the lack of better words, man. The word integrity right here, it says the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. So basically standing on the thing that you believe in, man. Moral uprightness. Let's look up uprightness real quick, man. Because is that uprightness talking about a perpendicular line? No, man. The uprightness is dealing with your mindset, man. Uprightness. That's it. That's how Esau playing. Right here. Uprightness, the condition or quality of being honorable, honest. Right here, rectitude. I'm gonna have to look that up. But it says to be honorable and honest, man. Being honorable unto Yahweh Shema Shah, man. The Lord told you don't do it, so you're not going to do it out of the fear of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Because you being upright is really you fearing the Lord. Let's look up this word, rectitude. If I'm pronouncing it right. Rectitude. It says, rectitude, morally correct behavior, morally correct in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai, or thinking, your mindset, man. That's beautiful, man. You have your integrity and uprightness of mind. It's gonna it's morally correct behavior or thinking, righteousness, man. So you keep your integrity and keep your uprightness. It leads into your righteousness, man. It leads into your salvation. It leads into your virtue, man. It leads into your honor. You know, it leads to justice, truthfulness, principles, good character, right mindset, right mindedness, man. So you basically rejecting the ways of this devil. That's you actually being in the right mindset. Let's go ahead and get this real quick, and I'm gonna jump back to that Psalm 25, Joshua 24 and 15. And if it seemed evil unto you to serve the Lord, because it's gonna be seen evil unto our people, man. Whether it be your mama, your sister, your brother, your cousin, even somebody you thought that was down with you, man. They're gonna say, "Hey, man, you did that. Now we can't be cool no more because you serving the Lord, man." And that's the point that we finna get in this walk, man. A hard stance of belief. Because if you don't believe, you're gonna end up taking that thing, man. And one thing about that, no brother don't have a faith above their head, man. Like you walk around the brother and say, "Oh, you got, no, man." It's gonna be in that very moment if you got faith or not, man. The Lord is gonna see if you can walk the walk and talk the talk. Actions speak louder than words, man. Read this again. And if it seems evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve. Whether it be the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the God of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. So that's talking about 2/3 of our people, man. If you want to celebrate Christmas, go ahead and do it, man. But as for me, in my house, we will serve the Lord. And that house right here is talking about the house of David, man. They will continue to serve Yahweh Shema Shai and keep their integrity in the dangerous times that we're coming in, man. Because we sincerely believe that once we be in that situation, once we be in that hardship, the Lord will deliver us from it. Go back to Psalms 25 and verse 21 again. It says, "Let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait on thee." Yes, we wait on Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Redeem Israel, O power, out of all his troubles. And that's what the Lord is going to do, man. The Lord is going to deliver the elect. Lord, will we a part of that number? Hopefully, we're a part of that number. The Lord is going to deliver us out of all our troubles, man. So yeah, I can just a quick little video. I pray it was edifying. I want to say, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, Shalom, DTA, and a Bob.